Hi there guys, what's up? This is your friend and tutor Manas, and guys, this is going to be yet another problem in this series of orthographic prediction. So this is going to be problem number 2, and here is the pictorial representation of the object, and this arrow is meant for having the front view. From over here we'll be having the right hand side view, and from this side, from the top, we're going to be having the top view. Alright, now we're going to be making an assumption that this object is at a height of say 10 millimeters above the horizontal plane, and at the same time this object is at a distance of say 10 millimeters in front of the vertical plane. Now you know very well as far as first angle projection is concerned. So when you say this is an XY line or the reference line or the line which joins both HP and VP, we know very well as far as first angle projection is concerned that horizontal plane lies below this XY line, whereas the vertical plane lies above this XY line. And as far as front view is concerned, you will be getting a front view somewhere here, that is above this XY line on a vertical plane, and as far as top view is concerned, you will be getting that top view below that XY line, that is on a horizontal plane. Alright, so let's get started with the problem itself. Now initially we're going to observe this object right from the front, and from the front you can see this distance, this length actually is 36 millimeters. So I'm going to go ahead and draw this line. Okay, so let's do that. 36. Fine, I've made this line of 36, and the next thing that I'm going to do is this height has been given as, let's say this height is 10 millimeters. All right, so from this point I'm going to go upstairs by an amount of 10 millimeters. Done. What's next? The next thing to do is to locate this point over here. Now you can see this point also is at a height of 10 millimeters. Obviously I'm going to go 10 millimeters above and then 10 millimeters towards the right. That's it. That's exactly what I'm going to be doing right now. Okay, so from this point 10 millimeters above and 10 millimeters towards the right. Fine. What's next? All right, so let's see. Now this surface, you see this slightly inclined surface, now it will appear this line, if you speak of this edge or this line seems to be, I don't know what the length of this line is, but from the front view this line will appear as a line of 26 millimeters high. So from this point and this point I'm going to go ahead and draw two lines 26 millimeters long, 26. Okay, and from this point also let us go ahead 26. Done. Let us close this. You can see this, both these points have been joined, and let us join these 2 points also. Fine, almost the front view is almost done, but with a few modifications to be made. And now guys, you can see this point over here. Now this point is at a distance of 20 millimeters from over here. All right, so this remaining distance, so if you do this calculation, 36 minus 20 will give you 16. So already we have traveled an amount of 10. That means 6 is still left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 6 millimeters towards the right. I'm going to reach here, and then I'm going to go 26 millimeters above. So 6 and then 26 above. Let's do that. From this point let's go 6 millimeters and let's go 26 millimeters above, and then finally when you reach here, corresponds to this point over here in the orthographic view. What I'm going to do is I'm going to join this point and this point with the help of a simple line. Alright, so I suppose the front view is almost done in fact. Alright, so let me darken the portion which is visible. Let us do that quickly. There you go. Okay, so this is exactly what you would be seeing. Okay, now please see where my mouse is hovering. I'll show you that in the corresponding orthographic view also. Okay, starting from this point back to where we started, from this point and back to where we started here. This appears as a vertical strip over here, okay, of height 26 millimeters. So guys, that was all about the front view. Now let's go ahead and make the top view. As far as top view is concerned, you're going to see a rectangle initially of length is going to be 36. So this is going to be 36 over here. Okay, and this is also going to be 36. So ultimately what you're going to be seeing is this. Let me show you. 36. This is also going to be 36. This is 36, and back to where we started. All right, so you're going to watch this zigzag portion in the form of this line over here. You're going to see this inclined line in the form of this line over here, and you also will see this edge, and in between there is also one more edge in between. It's not visible though. This is the edge I'm talking about. This edge is also at the back. Okay, so when you take all these edges into consideration, you're going to see a line over here. Okay, so the idea, what I'm trying to say is, you're going to see eventually these edges very clearly, and let's represent them with the help of solid lines. Now we're gonna go ahead and make these strips. Okay, so these are 10 mm strips, and for that what I'm gonna be doing is this. Watch carefully. I'm gonna be producing these lines down below. Let me do that once again, from here and here. Okay, then this is a 10 mm strip. Okay, the strip starts from here and ends here, starts from here and ends here in the front view, and that means it's going to start from here and end here in the top view, corresponding top view. And let's now go ahead. This is a 10 mm strip, so this is going to be 10, and then let me close this down. Again, we're going to go ahead from this point, 10 mm upstairs, and then finally let's join this. All right, now let's go ahead and convert this into what you call dark solid lines. So what's left now? This strip you see. Okay, so this is also a 10 mm strip. Okay, so what I'm going to do is this strip starts from this point, starts from this line to this line, this line to this line. Okay, so basically we have already made this up, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. Okay, so this strips looks as if, let me show you exactly how it would look. That's it. So this is basically how this object looks like from the top. Now in the next step, we're going to go ahead and make the right hand side view, and for that we have to look at the object from over here, from this side, from the right hand side, which ultimately is going to be formed over here, that is towards the left of the front view, given front view. Now guys, for this to happen, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be drawing a reference line yet again. Okay, and let me draw these so-called lines, projector lines. Let me do this quickly. That's it. Now in the next step, I'm going to be rotating these lines by an angle of 45 degrees with the vertical. Moving ahead, let me draw this horizontal line, and let us produce these so-called vertical lines from here. Let me copy this again. You can do all of this stuff with the help of simply a mini drafter or a rolling scale. I would recommend you guys to take use of a mini drafter. It's pretty good, and it's pretty fast, and accuracy is also there as far as mini drafter is concerned. If you try to make use of a roller scale and it gets slipped, okay, so chances are pretty high that you're going to end up messing up the drawing. So it's better to use a mini drafter instead of using a roller scale. Okay, fine, let's go ahead and make the side view. Now side view can easily be formed with the help of these so-called intersecting lines. All right, now as far as this object is concerned, we are looking at this object from the right hand side, and this strip is clearly visible, this 36 by 10 strip. Okay, this 36 by 10, this is 10, okay, and this is 36. So we start from here, somewhere here. So this is the 36 by 10 strip you're gonna see. So let me do that dark very quickly. Starting from here, let's have that strip. That's all you're gonna see from the side. So this is the strip we've already made, and these two strips, 10 mm strips, which you are watching from the right hand side, are gonna appear something like this. Okay, these are the strips in the front view, and these are the two strips, okay, in the top view. So this is the strip, this is the strip. Fine, let's go ahead and make that. That's it. And this strip also. Fine, that's also done. But what's next? Now the next thing to do is to worry about this 10 mm strip yet again, but this is some kind of an inclined strip right at the back of these two strips. So what basically we're going to be doing is, when you try to look at this object, some portion of that strip will not be evident, which comes immediately behind this strip over here, and some portion of this strip will also not be evident behind this strip. Okay, the portion which is not evident shall be drawn with the help of hidden lines, and the portion which is evident can be made with the help of solid lines. So we're going to go ahead from this point to this point, from bottom to top. All right, from bottom, let me again do this by layer, and let me go from this bottom to top. All right, and finally let me please allow me some time to do this construction, guys. Okay, delete this right now. Okay, I'll show you which portion of this edge has to be darkened and which portion has to be kept hidden. Okay, so this portion, let me zoom on this. This portion is actually this portion. I'm talking about this portion, slight portion behind these two strips, okay, at the front. Now they will not be visible, but we're going to give them some respect with the help of what you call hidden lines. Okay, that's it. So this was all about creating multi-views. We created the front view over here. We had the top view. Okay, so this is the vertical plane. This over here represents the horizontal plane, and this is the right hand side view on a profile plane. Okay guys, now let's now go ahead and give it some dimensions. Why not? This dimension over here is, this is 10. Let's go ahead and give it this dimension. This is what you call, this is 36 obviously, and this over here represents, this also represents 36. Let's go ahead and what else, 26. Okay, let's do that. This is 26. What else shall I do? This distance over here is 20. Let me see. Yeah, it's 20. So guys, that was all from my side. If you have any doubts or queries, do write them down in the comment section below. I'll be very happy to answer them. And if you guys believe that this video tutorial has added value to your knowledge of engineering drawing or engineering graphics, then do like this video and share this with your friends and classmates so that all of you can learn engineering drawing in the best possible way. In the next few videos, I'll be taking up more problems based on orthographic predictions. The level of difficulty in those problems are going to rise. Until then, this is Manas Patnaik signing off. Take care, have a great day, and keep drawing.